When we were young and growing up in the outdoors, we weren't dreaming about trophy racks and record books. We were just dreaming about adventures.
Well, up before the crack of dawn, I got my real tree camo and scent block on. My kids right beside me in my tree stand, clutching that 243 from my old man. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go, to my camo duck liner, that old fishing hole. Nature creeping's only thing I know, but I can't get there without these red dirt roots. Putting food on the table, it's what I do. Stocking game like a Chickasaw hunter used to. Living off the land is my gift from God. Packing heat with my rifle, all my fishing around. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go, to my camo duck liner, that old fishing hole. Nature creeping's only thing I know, but I can't get there without these red dirt roots.
Red Dirt Roots is brought to you by H&H Shooting Sports, Auto FX, Lucky Lure Tackle, Cook Feed and Outdoor, and Central New Holland. Well, today we're under a tree, but here in about 2 weeks we're going to be up in the trees because Oklahoma archery season is about to open. Over a year ago, Arrow met a young man out at an expo out in western Oklahoma that had a product called Buck Certified XO Mix. And he got me some of it, but I got it right at the end of season and just got to try it a little bit. It worked outstanding. And then I got to checking into the research and the development that Weston has done on this product and was very impressed, and we're real excited to be using it as we're hunting this season. And on today's show, you're going to be seeing Weston as he goes out with a young lady and her father as she gets her buck.
I'm Tommy Dillon with Central New Holland here in Oklahoma City. Many people come by the store wanting to know what size tractor they need for a food plot. Well, this is the perfect size. 35 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, shuttle transmission. You can put a tiller on it, a brush hog. It comes with a front end loader. A front end loader comes real handy when you want to put in corn in your feeder, put up your feeder. And when you kill that deer, it's a good handy way to move that deer to the shade to process it.
Hey guys, we're here at Cook Feed and Outdoor, and it's time to get ready for deer season. Cook Feed has everything you need to get you set up. They've got T-post feeders, barrel feeders, they've even got the big Boss Buck feeder, and with it you get 7 free bags of corn. Cook also carries many types of attractants, and of course always carries deer corn, rice bran, and antler bags. Come by the Yukon store to get stocked up for deer season. Be sure and don't miss the Oklahoma chapter of Delta Waterfowl Annual Banquet, Saturday, October the 5th at the Del Robertson Center in Yukon, Oklahoma. Doors open at 6 o'clock. For more information, check the Oklahoma Delta Waterfowl website or Facebook page.
I'm headed to Kansas to film my buddy Andy. He's taking his daughter out on a youth rifle hunt. She's got some XO mix she's been putting out. Got a trail camera going, and she's been seeing a really nice 8-point she's got her eye on. We're gonna get in a hay bale blind this evening, and she's gonna put out some XO mix, and we're gonna see what happens.
I'm here with my daughter Ava, and youth rifle this week in Kansas. We've been hopefully grooming and patterning some deer with a combination of XO and corn. To give her a good shot at some really nice deer here that we have in Kansas. So now this is going to be Ava's first opportunity. What you thinking, hon?
I'm super excited. Hopefully I get out there and he shows up and I just put a good shot in him.
Hopefully who shows up?
The big 8-point.
Oh, you're looking for a big 8-point, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, with any luck, you know, something will show up and give you a good opportunity to fill your Kansas tag here in youth season. Yeah. All right. Here's the setup. We've got the feeder, and it's got a 50-50 mix of XO and corn. And we know that XO is great at bringing big deer in, especially early season leading into the season. You've got a bale blind, hon, 60 yards this way. So what we're looking here for is either a north or south wind that allows our wind to stay, or our scent to stay off to the side. Deer can come in here free of any what they feel is a threat, eat the corn in the XL, and hopefully give us a shot. So that is the plan. Any questions?
No, I just hope he arrives.
A lot of hoping going on.
Yeah, because I don't know. I can't say, oh, well, I can't believe I'm going to shoot him tonight. Because I don't know.
That's a good thing. That's why they call it hunting and not killing, right?
Yeah.
What's your feelings, Ava, about hunting this evening?
I'm nervous. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just nervous. I'm excited though, because if I shoot it, then we'll get some deer jerky and some meat, and it'll be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hopefully the XO makes the track soon, which I'm sure it will. Yep.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's get it done. All right, Ava.
How do you open it? Do you?
As you know, this is our cell camera out here. Look here. You know all those pictures have been taken lately and something has been showing up?
Uh-huh.
Guess what?
What?
It's that branch causing a reflection. So this thing will run for probably half the year, and we won't ever have to come in here and mess with it. Now, it's been running for about 3 or 4 months, and I figure while we're in here today, kind of prepping our hunting site, we'll go ahead and change the 12-volt battery. You want to do this, or you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
Well, check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and turn the camera off first. So that's how you open it.
Okay.
We're just going to take it to off. Okay, now I got to figure out how I got this 12-volt hooked up. Get my camouflage sticks off. Hopefully we're not filled with ants.
Oh no, that'd be really bad.
You never know. Oh, it looks nice and clean. All right, so see this clear one here?
Mm-hmm.
That goes on the red, positive. Black one goes on the black. Okay, let's take the old battery out. Slide that one in.
White goes on the red.
Good job. Slide her in there real tight. Good job. Excellent. Good. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll take all this extra and go ahead and put it in there.
How would ants ever want to get in here?
Good question. Go ahead and close it. Okay. Bam. You see this stick I cut?
Yeah.
Just makes a nice holding spot for the battery case. Give my camouflage. Oh no, what we do with camouflage start early.
Okay.
Camouflage stick back in place. I don't like the looks of that.
Gonna move.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn that baby back on. Hold on. Let's make sure she gets a signal.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to... You're probably better at this than me since you know how to push all these buttons. See right here, it's just like a cell phone. It says searching network.
Yeah.
So we're going to let it search, and hopefully it's going to show us some bars. Ooh, looky there.
2 bars.
2 bars on an LTE. Now, let's go ahead and go down to detection test, because what that's going to do is that's going to show us. Go ahead and hit OK. Good job. There you go.
Where?
Is it pretty centered?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could whoa. Just gonna move it off to the side. Not the side a little bit, just kind of recenter. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and go back. Start camera. Yep, we want it in photo mode.
Camera ready in
29 seconds. So what it's doing now is just counting it down, just giving us an opportunity to get the camera closed and get on our way.
go.
All right, what do you think?
Yeah, don't we have to do the extra mixture?
Yeah, we're gonna need to dump. Let's sweeten the pot here with a little bit of extra XO mix. Oh, I think we can get away with one bag.
Yeah.
You want a carrot?
Sure.
Okay, now go back and just double it up. Get some scent in the air. As high as you can do it. Nice.
Yeah, it's more going like that way a little bit.
All right, kid, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah, let's go.
Stand on the side so the wind can blow.
That way.
It's east, southeast. So that's south where Mom's going. This east over here is what's blowing, so the wind should be pretty good. First thing right over here.
Weston, are you ready? I'm ready.
Well, stay tuned for Red Dirt Roots Outdoors. Red Dirt Roots Outdoors is presented by Caney River Custom Calls. Let's raise some cane.
So one of the things we hear most often when we sell a suppressor to someone is, wow, the paperwork is a nightmare. We are now affiliated with Silencer Shop and have one of their kiosks in our store, which simplifies drastically that whole process. So we upload the inventory or the item that the person purchases, and assign it to the purchaser. They then come here to the kiosk, scan their code in, that's emailed to them on their phone, and then they start and enter all that information right here on the kiosk. They use an app on their telephone to take their picture. They submit all that. It's just so easy, so quick, takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and it just simplifies that whole process.
Do you want to take your boat to the next level? AutoFX and El Reno can do it. AutoFX of El Reno designed and fabricated this fully submersible LED light rail for the bottom of this boat trailer, not only making it look like one of a kind, but also easy to deliver. AutoFX El Reno, they can take it to the next level.
So right now it's just the start of September, so we're still pretty hot here in Oklahoma. One of the things I like to do is, it's still a kind of a summer type pattern, is I still like to drag a big old monster zoom worm around, and we do that on a 5/0 Hayabusa 956. This hook has a super slick coating, and it's one of my favorite worm hooks I've ever used. It's got the EWG shape, and it pairs with this old monster fantastic. And depending on what you want to do with it, if you want to get out deep and target some of those offshore fish, like on ledges and stuff, like at Grand or 10 killer, stuff like that, you probably want to use something like a 1/2 ounce bullet weight. If you want to go flip docks with it, you can do all kinds of stuff with this worm right here. You can go flip docks with a 3/8 ounce weight, same hook, and this is a killer setup for this time of year when we're getting into fall transition.
Take your time, sis. Real easy.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Good shot, good shot. He's coming right at us, he's coming right at us. Good job, Eva.
Yes!
That was a good deer.
Was he better than the one we had?
He's the one we're after.
Oh, okay. Where's my glasses?
Good job.
Oh!
Now, we gotta replay the video and see what the... You so got that deer. Did you see the impact? I didn't see the impact. I just saw that you got it for sure. That was good.
Where's my glasses?
Good job.
I got it. Where did it run?
Came straight at us and ran right there by that dead cedar. Let's see what Uncle Dave says.
What?
Good job.
I got it. Can I talk normally?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good now.
Yes, my second one!
Well, we can't start celebrating yet because we know we've got a recovery.
Good job.
Yes!
So how'd you feel about the shot?
Okay, so I went up the shoulder, kind of like left, and then kind of little like in that circle that you told me.
To get in the double lung area?
I tried as best as I could. I was like trying to focus, but then I was like, what if he puts his head up? So I waited a few seconds, and I'm like, I'm ready. I gotta go do this. And I put my eyes the whole time. Oh, that was so scary. I was shaking the whole entire time.
Hey, how did the recoil feel?
Like, what? The recoil?
Did you even feel it?
Sorry,
the kick?
Yeah, I felt it. It was very, very strong. But, like, I was like, freaking out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Can we go down there and see?
Well, what we want to do is mark the time. What time is it right now?
6:57. Just turned 50.
Okay, so we know that it gets official sunsets at 7:34. So what I say we do is at least let's look at the footage, see if we can tell. It looked to me, he took the shots. You took the shot. It looked like he stumbled, and then went forward, and then came right at us. So I think Weston's right that you put a good hit on him, just based on what I saw. But I couldn't see the impact of the bullet. But we're liable to see it on the replay.
Really?
That's awesome. Good job, Ava.
Thank
Man,
you.
he came into that XO, huh?
Yeah.
He loves that stuff. He's a regular buck out here.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, he hadn't been showing up till 8:30 the last week and a half.
Mom showed me a picture of one of them, and it was like, I think it was him.
You know, but there was the rain last night, so that kept him away from the feeder. And like I said, I had a hunch that they would be out early tonight because they had to go 24 hours without XO.
Yes.
Oh man.
I was so surprised. Whenever you guys were like, oh, that's a doe there, and there's a fawn. I was like, oh, okay, I can just go back to my thing. And then you guys were like, put in this. I was like freaking out, already shaking. I could feel all of my veins going throughout my body. Go.
How about the chair shuffle?
Chair shuffle? I didn't know.
Weston's like, do you think you guys should switch back now?
Yeah.
Nah, we won't do it till 7.
He was right, but we managed to keep it.
But that buck, he was like on his own.
Yeah, they were like off over there, and I saw him like.
He didn't have a care in the world.
He kind of looked this way, and then I think he went back down, and then that's when I ended up in his.
Oh, Lord.
So what was the picture that last took?
Well, I don't know if it got it.
Really? I mean, they showed up, and...
Well, let's take a look. But there's a minute,
There's a minute,
There's a minute delay.
So it takes a picture, and then it takes a minute for it to send?
Is that him under the feeder?
Because...
Yeah, that is him under the feeder, isn't it?
No, but he was facing...
That is
this way.
him. Yeah, but the camera's over to the left.
Oh.
So that's him.
Okay. Oh, so we're right over here, and he's right there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We're looking at him. We're over here. So he came in from the left. Came in due south.
So how long do we wait?
Like I said, what I want to do, Weston, do we have the ability to rewind and watch?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Okay.
See what's on there.
I don't want this night to fade, 'cause we don't feel this way no more. We'll laugh until our bodies hurt, and takes me to this place like we were just kids. Slow it down or it can be gone, like we were just kids. The feeling that we had once now ours, like we were just lost up in space. We found each other through the stars, like we were just kids. Like we were just kids. Keep me by your side, kaleidoscopes running through my mind. We looked like we were both insane, all day, all night to tessellate. I don't want this night to fade, 'cause we don't feel this way no more. We'll laugh until our bodies hurt, and takes me to this place like we were just kids. Slow it down or it can be gone, like we were just kids. The feeling that we had once now ours, like we were just lost up in space. We found each other through the stars, like we were just kids. Like we were just kids. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh my gosh!
This! Wow! Grab those antlers! What do you think? Grab those antlers!
No.
Don't be shy! Wow, sis, I gotta tell you, things I didn't think were looking real great
Yeah.
with the blood trail. Wow, sis.
Just kidding, and I'm so happy.
Tell us about on that blood trail.
The blood trail was super hard. It gave us a little bit of blood at the starting, and then gave out.
Were you afraid you weren't going to find them?
Yeah, I was starting to talk to my dad. I was like, I can't believe I'm not getting a deer this time, and I was sad, but my dad tricked me. He already found it, and we walked back, and I screamed because I didn't know, and I'm just so excited that I got him. Well, I got two things to say. One, this head is going in my room, and two, we're about to eat good. Do some deer jerky and cook the tenderloins, if that's the right word. Yes! I feel so proud.
You up to?
I'm feeding the family, but probably not until a month.
Oh my gosh, he's a good buck, Ava. He's awesome.
Well, as you can tell, this young lady had a great time, and it was a great experience for the whole family. So be sure and get a young one out there and get them on their first buck or doe of a lifetime.
When I'm looking for the ideal location for attracting deer, I'm trying to find the location that the deer feel most comfortable at. The area where they feel like they have the upper advantage. It's so easy for me as a hunter to look for the area that works best for me. The area that's the easiest for me to get in and out of. It's not as much trouble to get my exo mix on the ground and go. Because the deer feel comfortable because there's no natural or man-made barriers that prevent them from being able to encircle the exo mix. They can come in from any direction, and that makes them feel comfortable. If the wind's coming out of the north, they can come in from the south. There's no roads, there's no natural creek, cliffs, or drop-offs, or anything of that nature, so they feel really comfortable in this location. And that's what was really important, is for me as a hunter, I have a tendency to go, okay, well, I gotta find the best spot that's suitable for me as the hunter. What's easier for me to get in and out of? But I need to find the location that the deer feel the most comfortable and see, hey, can I make that work for me? If this location doesn't work for me, then this would be a better off being a spot that's secluded just for the deer. I don't even come in here, keeps the deer off my neighbor's place, and then they can hang out, and I'll find the next best option that the deer will feel comfortable. Yesterday we poured out a bag of exo mix. Today we're going to check the trail camera and see what's on it.
H&H Shooting Sports, Cook, Feed, and Outdoor, Lucky Lure Tackle, Auto FX, and Central New Holland. We'd also like to thank our equipment sponsors, Caney River Calls.
I say yes, sir, I say yes, ma'am, and I'm proud to be who I am.